go. Warrior on top, and the Hunter.
And already in his
Down
opening hand, the most useless card in this matchup, and he's decided to keep it. Dynamatic against Mech Hunter feels awful. Real bad.
Hey, he can kill his own stuff.
Hey, that's true. And if a Rat Trap comes down,
Sometimes.
he can do most of its health. There we go. He is actually running a couple of Rat Traps in this particular list.
Hey, how about the Pyromancer?
Hey, yeah, he can kill that too. And overkill it for 3, in theory. He's running Bat Ahead as well, guys. Like,
yeah.
That's the dude that comes down, rushes, and can hit as many things as it wants. It's like what is it, 312?
Yeah, 312.
Top of my head. Silly. Anyway, we got a coin augmented Elec that should be easily dealt with here, with one spell being played, and then Mr. Pyro running into it if he wants to. Or no, you play Rat Trap and you hit it in the face.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
You don't want to allow that Clockwork Goblin to get value on turn 3 on curve.
That would be nonsense.
That would be nonsense. It's going to come down anyway. And as you can see, this is a Geppetto list. It's otherwise just very standard Bomb Warrior, but it's also just got a Geppetto in it.
Yeah. I mean,
2 copies of Big Game
nice
Hunter
stuff
as well.
It feels like this primary deck was very much to deal with mages. And there's only one in this entire qualifier.
Yep.
So I would not be surprised if after this he changes it up into one of his secondary or tertiary. The 2 Big Game Hunters is not gonna it's not gonna help out that much.
Well, I mean, this is more of a greedy style Mech Hunter. I mean, there are like a couple of these.
That is true.
The mechanical whelps and things like that, and you know, you can clear them and then deal with the 7/7 with your Big Game Hunter. There are certainly some options.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Ziliax, nice little trade there. Doesn't want this warrior to pick up too much armor.
And also, this is a very dangerous Ziliax as well, because he could very easily go up to a 5/4 next turn with that Spider Bomb being an option. In fact, kamaretai has a lot of different options here that he's presented the board with, right? He plays Mechanical Whelp on curve if this Ziliax is dealt with. Otherwise, he can Spider Bomb and just buff up Ziliax even more. Wrench Caliber comes down, deals with Ziliax, and now pretty easy Mechanical Whelp unless he draws something better.
Yeah. See, porkmypig was thinking a little bit, but wow. You were talking about something better.
I mean, there are a couple of different options, right? Because Oblivitron, you want to guarantee which mech you're going to send out. And Spider Bomb can work very, very well. Although Mechanical Whelp is the dream. Interesting. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Deal with the Whelp. Big Game Hunter goes into it.
There you go. So it actually does work out against this specific Mech Hunter.
And then 9 Lives comes out and makes it a little bit sad.
Hey, he's got 2 in the deck at least. The Big Game Hunters. Hasn't drawn the other one yet.
Yep. But there we go. That's how that one works. And
how
he's
about another one?
Yeah, okay.
Well, he already has a couple of wins. So you can see where the synergy is coming from in this deck.
And now he can use that Dynamatic that he kept in the mulligan to kill his own Big Game Hunter.
There you go.
That's all that's doing right now. It is a dead card in this matchup. I don't know why he would have kept it. Maybe expecting a little bit more of the beast flavor, but I mean these deck lists are available, I believe, for these players. So
yeah, and you mentioned he's got 2 Dynamatics in every one of his decks, so it's not like he can change to one and make it work in a better way.
No, but he kept it in his mulligan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's the weirdness.
Yeah, that didn't really make sense. And now he thinks that he had
3 armor?
Maybe, but definitely has to execute if he wants to get rid of that.
And going into the next turn, I mean, he doesn't have anything to do, and he knows that there are even more Mechanical Whelps in hand. And with the couple of 9 Lives plays, I mean, yes, he can't Oblivitron with that, but he has more of a chance of pulling out the Mechanical Whelp and triggering its Death Rattle when this Oblivitron dies. Geppetto comes in, That is going to be a very easy clear with the Omega Devastator when we get to turn 10. But we're not there yet. And there's a lot of pressure down here on this warrior.
Yeah. It feels so rough for him. He doesn't really have good ways to deal with any of this until turn 10, as you mentioned. So he's just kind of sitting here. How about another whelp? That kind of seems okay.
Yeah. It's looking pretty comfy. And now I guess he gets to play the Spider Bomb and potentially run this Oblivitron in and then put on even more pressure. Or he could suicide his batter head in there. It's another clear. Oh,
ooh, it's going to get the Spider Bomb and instantly kill that.
Dream. I mean,
look at the value he's got so far. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like it's pseudo the dream because he also would have really liked to have an extra 7/7 down on the board. But I mean, basically, he's spoilt for choice at this point. And now, where's your brawl? He wants it to be the next turn. Valdez, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, Ziliax can keep him alive for a little bit longer if he attaches it to a Dynamatic or something like that. I mean, even better if he attaches it to an Oblivitron, but he needs... Sorry, not the Omega Devastator, but he needs the Omega Devastator for the Battle Cry real badly.
He's just desperately holding on here and hoping that lethal won't come next turn.
Well, Wrench Caliber is going to potentially bring it in a little bit earlier. Checking for some secrets here. Knows now that it's Rat Trap. Most likely. But he's just going to take it to the face.
How about some more value?
It's at least 11 damage coming down. And if he had anything that could magnetize, that would have just been death. But he didn't. He survives another turn, but...
Yeah.
Double Omega Devastator, does it actually get him there? He can go down to 2 health by going into one of these guys. And when you don't have Mad Genius, it's real sad because he can getting these twofers. Ziliax is going to come in. That will help. Is this enough to stabilize, though?
It might be, honestly. He's going to get a lot.
Another Omega Devastator, but that's another 6 damage coming in from the Rat Trap.
Could just clear it and maybe keep this 5/6 and lifesteal a bunch.
Kind of wishes that he had 1 extra mana to play both Omega Devastators.
Just get rid of those.
Yeah, this was always going
whelps.
to face.
He's going to trade it out here. And
Yep,
actually,
Spring Rocket's going to come in, and that's going to mean he only leaves 2 damage on board.
So that's actually a pretty nice clear overall. Gets the life steal, the 5 health back. He's beginning to stabilize.
I find it so sad, the Dynamatics sitting there when they just had a thing that they could have potentially done.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this turn. He can get the 1 mana Wing Blast very easily.
He needs to kill this Ziliax Omega Devastator, because the Brilliant Nullifier comes down afterwards.
No, yeah.
Can't go face with the Wind Blast, unfortunately. Double Rapid Fire is 4 damage. He just only needs another 3.
But the lifesteal, right?
Yeah, if he runs anything into the Omega Devastator, then it's donezo. But he can kill it by running the Whelp in and then Wing Blasting for 4 damage for 1 mana. And then can do a bunch of other things afterwards.
Yeah. Like, can he get 12 damage somehow? I don't think so.
I don't think lethal is what you're going for here. I think you're just wanting to tidy things up, right?
Well, let's see how he's going to do it. Unleash into...
Aha! So Rapid Fire comes in double so that he can make sure that there is no lifesteal to come in, still threaten that health total. Spends a lot more resources, but just guarantees that you get a free clear and keep putting pressure on face. And that is going to be lethal represented on board.
Yeah. He was getting there. But Omega Assembly, obviously going to be pretty huge now. Another Spring Rocket comes out, but you're mentioning finally it gets some value.
That's the dream right there.
Now there's only 4 damage that you're looking at.
Yeah, doesn't have a lot of healing left, but he still does have that armor button, turn after turn. Another whelp. He can kill one of them. And then some Fury Protector to try and make sure that you can protect the 7/7 potentially.
Shields up.
All right,
Okay.
he's just going face.
Yeah, just going to make sure that he has to hit one of them. No lethal, but we're getting there. And steady shot means that there is certainly
Ooh, Brawl's
more and more pressure. No, Brawl is sad. Brawl is like almost guaranteeing 2 7/7s on the board.
He doesn't really have any other option after. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
If
dicey.
it was just one, that would be. Well, he could do it first and then Brawl.
Yeah.
But instead,
Couple
he's
of
just going to
Omega
clear them
Devastators
both.
is okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now he's got a sizable board for himself. He has enough mana to armor again.
I mean, that's hoping that kamaretai doesn't draw 1 damage. He needs to draw 1 damage.
Well,
And now he can find it in one of 3 cards from the top.
how about a bomb?
He can get rid of that bomb, which is pretty cool. Friendly mech?
But it's not a
It's
mech.
not a
it's
mech.
the
Never
Sun
mind.
Fury.
Master Shaw.
My power over you grows stronger.
And he's just going to have to wait.
Yep. Still, it's down to 1 health.
Yeah.
It's a decent board coming in for porkmypig. He really wishes that Mad Genius comes down as soon as possible. Slam is going to help him cycle for it. I feel like Dynamatic could have got some real value here. Still can. Needs to keep pressing that button. Man, we're just not quite getting there.
All right, well, finally the value. We were kind of memeing it before, but...
Yeah, might have been very close to lethal as well.
Huh. Yeah.
Actually, down to 17 health, but wasn't quite there. Nullifier? Would that have got there? Didn't trade?
Oh, if he had gone face, he would have won because the bomb would have killed him.
Yeah, I mean, I think he might have almost had lethal there anyway. I wasn't actually doing the calculation because he's got a spring rocket for 2 damage. Brilliant Nullifier. If he just played those 2, there was no taunts on board. And that's an extra 5 damage.
Yeah. Either way, he
And
does
he
end up
ran
winning.
3 in, so he's going to win anyway.
Yeah. but it looks
uh,
like he did have lethal there.
Yeah, the old Miss Lethal still win the game when you're sitting at 1 health. Feels pretty good, man.
Hey, what's up? How are you? It feels so good to be back. Oh, geez, I miss all you kids. Did you miss me back? It's been a long time since I've been here. But not a damn thing's changing these past 3 years.
All right, here we go. Into game number 2.
And kamaretai can bring out his anti-warrior list, which does have Harrison Jones. I don't believe has
It has 2
Doesn't have-
Savannah Highmanes
doesn't have the ooze in it, but yeah, this is the one.
and the Undertaker.
It has the Undertaker. So this is certainly teched a little bit more high on the mana list.
Has double mark shot as well as 1 dire frenzy.
Yeah, 1 rat trap in there as well. 1 hunter's mark to use alongside the rapid fire, which is alongside the wild pyromancer as well. This can help things along just a little bit with that one. A dire frenzy is a real weird addition to this deck, so we'll see how it is going to go.
Yeah. Well,
The tempo pyromancer, I like it.
gotta deal with all that armor, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta start chipping away if you want to have a chance.
Yeah, we're feeling like we're curving out pretty well. Double fireworks tech in hand and a 9 lives here. But kamaretai feels great.
Already getting a couple of bombs into the deck.
Yeah. Do you coin Harrison? You could actually coin Harrison here if you wanted to. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean,
a decent
otherwise you're just
tempo
giving
play.
him like an Ursatron to trade into again.
I mean, you're playing into the Dynamatic turn, and I wouldn't want to give... because he probably knows now that he keeps Dynamatic in the mulligan, right? Like, he knows. This guy likes to hang on to it. Doesn't want to play into it. And that is such a classic turn 5, but I just... So, is that the mind game that porkmypig was playing around the entire time? Kept it into the mech matchup just to play this mind game in game 2.
Yeah.
That's the forward thinking that you want from your professional Hearthstone player?
I kind of think you just do it, right? Otherwise,
he's thinking about it.
What are you going to do, like a 9 lives?
I mean, you can just play Ursatron, right? But you're playing into...
Exactly.
I mean, unless you play Ursatron coin Fireworks. But if you're playing the coin, just play Harrison.
Yeah. You can see porkmypig and immediately was unhappy about that. That's how you know you went for the right play.
Oh, but he drew Dr. Boom. So, in fact, everything is fine.
Yeah. Warriors feeling good after that.
And now you get the Ursatron to come down, protect yourself from any Dynamatic shenanigans, but doesn't even really need to worry about it. Fireworks tech is going to just be pretty comfy. And Oblivitron now sitting back. Nothing really else in the hand here. This is a bit of an awkward turn. Feels like the pressure has come down a little bit too early for porkmypig.
porkmypig is not very good at drawing shield block. I've noticed that.
No, we haven't seen one of them.
He doesn't like that.
He does
has
have two of them. He
in
does
every
have
one
two
of
of
his decks. He just doesn't like to draw it.
Well, I mean, if I could choose what I liked and didn't like to draw, then I'd feel like I'm in a great spot.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't choose shield block as my one not to draw.
And this is like, what do you do now? Don't really have much. Do you play a naked BGH? No.
You can tempo a Mega Devastator, which I think is what he's looking at. And that's what you have to do. Doesn't feel very good at all. Look at him. He's like, I'm trying to. I just don't have the mana crystals. And now there are a lot of options. I mean, you could Fireworks tech again to value trade if you'd like. Or you can just tempo Oblivitron, have 4 minions on board. Play real aggro. I like this, though, thinning the board a little bit. You don't want to play into too much brawl tempo. And the Fireworks tech isn't really doing much for you anyway. So there we go.
Oh.
Gets the Mechanical Whelp off the top. And that is what we like to call the dream, because there is a Fireworks tech sitting in hand. Oh, man.
He just, you know, he wanted to play that Oblivitron too, but he was waiting for something that he could have in his hand to make that good. And, well, right off the top, makes that great.
Yeah, this is a really rough turn as well, though, because what you want to do is play Mad Genius and then immediately follow up with the Shield Slam on the potential Whelp target that's going to come out afterwards, the 7/7. It's going to be one of the only options here. Oh, man. Do you go for a YOLO Brawl? I don't even know what you're supposed to do here. Oh, he's just going to do it. I don't think he had very many other good options, and now at least his Mega Devastator does have... Oh, that's so good. Getting Blast Shield. First round. That's what you want to see. You want to see Blast Shield and then Delivery Drone just alternating. That's the dream. That's what you want.
Back and forth.
Yeah. You can have, you know, the triple mechs. That's okay, too. Triple mech's okay. And skip the rest. Just those 3.
Well, he can get a pretty sick board here, and it looks like he is going to do it.
Oh, my God. And is able to get the Spider Bomb out of his hand to guarantee the Mechanical Whelp. Well, show me your brawl is what he's saying.
Yeah. Either you have it and you survive barely, or you don't have it and you lose the game.
Yeah. This time, I mean, Oblivitron isn't going to be pulling any mechs out of the hand, but this has to happen, right? If Oblivitron survives, that's when you get real sad. Doesn't happen. Just got a cute little whelp there, and
that's
as you can see, he's feeling pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
It's in fact the best outcome that he could have got.
For sure.
We call that one the nuts. Another bomb.
And I mean, that's
There's that weird die frenzy that's in here. Just purely. There was one. It's just to go on top of the Savannah High mains that he has in here. Unless he wants to put it on a Unleash the Hound's Hound, which isn't too bad. You know, 4/4 charge for 1 mana doesn't sound too bad. But you can hear Rexar getting a little bit upset. You can understand exactly why. What are you? Ashmore and Floater Mana?
I'm not sure about this Pyromancer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, he's going to kill his own... But why?
We're getting closer to 10 mana here, and there's actually a lot of answers for porkmypig.
No.
I don't really like this play.
I hate this play. Oh, he wants to 9 lives it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to try to force another good answer.
True.
Like another.
You could have a Blastmaster Boom Party, but I don't know how many are.
You can
I don't
kill
think
them both.
there are any bombs left in the deck. I think both of them have been drawn, right? That 10 damage is from the 2 bombs, and I think there was 1 Wrench Caliber swing and the little bomb guy came down. So yeah, not exactly going to be an option, but he does deal with it pretty comfortably.
Yeah, that was super easy for him. I mean, the double BDH actually making a lot of sense against this particular Mech Hunter build with the mechanical whelps.
Yep. Feels like Whelp Hunter at this stage.
Yeah, he's keeping his armor high too. He's got double shield slam. It feels like any other.
And also, he's RNG'd
New thing.
correctly. Delivery drone coming up next.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well RNG'd.
Yep. And the 3 damage shooty shoot didn't feel too bad either. You know, just chuck that one into the face. So not feeling too worried.
All right, what is he going to go for here?
Oh, Stegatron every day of the week.
That was real quick.
Yeah, feels fantastic. I was thinking about clearing this and throwing down the Mega Devastator, but he actually can do it with a Shield Slam.
Yeah.
Wants to keep his BGH alive.
And it's only going to be 2 cards played, so no Rat Trap.
Yeah. Even if Rat Trap comes down, I mean, he's not too worried about it. He's got Dynamatic, and that's almost all the value you can get from your Dynamatic. So Batterhead's going to come in, get some clearing done.
It's actually really nice with the Wing Blast.
Yeah.
Perfect mana too. You clear the board. It will survive against the Zapparino.
And the Undertaker sitting in the hand, Valdez. Feeling pretty scary. Dynamatic comes in, clears this one up. Just wanted to cycle that slam.
It's going to be massive, actually, when that does hit here.
Oh, and this is going to guarantee that the Rat Trap is procced.
Okay.
Was that intentional? Because you don't really see him with much of a
here we
plan.
go.
His Undertaker comes down. He's got a Mechanical Whelp. He's got an Oblivitron. And an Ursatron. I think if it was a Spider Bomb, then that would have been the nuts. But still very, very happy. I'm going to put Undertaker in my my Mech Hunter deck. That's what I'm
That's
doing.
a fun one.
I like it. Okay. Well, Augmented Elec wishes there was something to put bombs into the deck with, as Blastmaster Boom also feeling the same way. I mean, Super Collider could theoretically work, but
Oh, look at
Devastator
that
comes
one.
in. Oh man,
That's a good feel.
that is a really
feels good,
feel.
man.
But how do you play it to make it work? I guess you kill the Undertaker, right? But still doesn't feel great, as he's going to be popping out a whole bunch of stuff. There'd be a 7/7. There's a potential extra mech that's going to come in. We are aware that no mech's currently in the hand of kamaretai, which is certainly amazing news for porkmypig.
I've got the beast.
Oh, he's doing it.
Okay, here we go.
And the Shield Slam is available.
Yeah, might as well do that while he has the armor. Sitting at 8, able to get a fantastic trade there, even though he had other options.
Picking up the Spider Bomb with the Ursatron as well. A little bit too late, of course. Double Rapid Fire clears this one off and allows that 6 damage to go freely to face. He's looking down at the robots that can certainly just deal with him, but Ashmore keeps the pressure up. Ooh, and there's that high main. Hey, we're at 10 mana. That high main Dire Frenzy is a scary threat.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be nice, but still a lot of answers here. And he could just go ahead and clear one of these off and play a Devastator if he wants to. Clears the board, gets him a minion on board.
I think you just play Augmented Elec and put a few 1/1s on the board.
Yeah.
Try and offer back as much pressure as you can. You're sitting at 13 life. Things are getting dangerous. Another high main off the top.
He got those pretty late.
Yeah.
Might have wanted some of those extra little boys, the 2/2s, but this is the play you were mentioning. For 10 mana, going to have a lot of big high mains now.
A lot of 9/8 high mains in the deck right now. You're exactly right. He could have Houndmaster Short it and cleared the board if he wanted to, but he's not too worried. Devastated, this is why we held on to you. And even Clockwork Goblin being picked up for the extra value. And Blastmaster Boom is so happy about that, right? You went from 0 bombs to 4 now available. It's actually a huge deal.
And now next turn, threatening that lethal.
Oh, even going 1 to face with the Super Collider.
Do it.
That's the mana play that we all wanted to see. Ziliax could pair with a Spider Bomb if he feels like it, or he could run Houndmaster Shore, clear things out and allow that Spider Bomb to get a little bit of added work done, but awkward mana totals right here. I mean, Spider Bomb Ziliax is what he has to do to try and get that health total up. Goes back up to 11 and can clear off the biggest threat. Presses that button and hopes to God that there's no easy removal here and that he has to run these minions in a couple of times. And it looks like that is going to be the answer.
Another 5/2.
Maybe you just play a Warpath here to avoid. Yeah, I'd probably throw away a Warpath if it was me. And then you could play Blastmaster Boom. Because you're not in too much trouble of overstocking the board, because I believe there's only a couple of bombs in the deck.
Okay, then.
When is he going to play that Stickertron?
Oh, no. He's going to play the Warpath second and go for the Ultra Bombs. Let's go. Extra 3 damage to face as well.
Boom,
and
boom, boom,
see, the
boom.
boom died to the Spider Bomb, so he gets the extra 3 damage. That is some low rolls, though, boys and girls. So we do have him surviving. If a bomb goes off, this is going to be it. And nope, that's not a bomb exploding.
Yeah.
But now he's on the clock every single time.
I really like that play. Get him down to 5.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is still going to be able to put down this Savannah High Main, which threatens lethal next turn.
Yep.
But there is the taunt in hand.
Geppetto. What can Geppetto actually draw, though?
He drew both of his Devastators already, right?
Dynamatic. But Dynamatic will also kill Geppetto, so isn't actually all
What
that
about
useful.
his other BGH?
But even if it dies, does he still have lethal? Because it's 4... No, there's only 8 damage available here.
I mean, I guess you can just sit back and just wait for a bomb, you know? We're pretty late in the game, right? So you can even zap him.
Yeah, if he keeps getting this laser, man, you won't even need to wait. We've got another big boy. We'll have to invest the swing of this. Oh, no, he won't. Is this lethal? No, this is lethal. This is. Houndmaster Short comes down, Savannah High Main clears him out, and then he's got Steady Shot.
1 mana off.
Oh, he is 1 mana off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, look at his face. He's like, oh,
no.
Why doesn't Hearthstone play with 11 mana?
Oh, man. He still has to do it, right?
Yeah.
He still has to do it.
I think it's still the best play.
Oh, that's so sad.
So he's going to get him down to 2, which means absolute lethal next turn.
Yep. Now we're rolling the dice. Delivery drone. What's it
mech.
going to bring? Shield blocks there as well for even more cycle, but he will run through that mana pool. Kaboom bot. He will be able to do something. Eternium Rover.
Let's see what else he draws here.
Oh, Ziliax. Oh, 1 mana off. I don't know whether there's any way, unless you put a naked Ziliax down onto the board
Unity. Precision.
and hope that he doesn't manage to count things up.
Oh, the bomb. No, it's no bomb.
Yep, that's going to be that.
And that should be it. Is going to be able to clear this out.
Yeah, very, very comfortably. I mean, as far as overkill is concerned, this is ludicrous. Even mechanical whelp to guarantee everything going to face. Oh, Ziliax, why couldn't you have healed us up to 22 health?
Why couldn't he have just drawn one of his million
Wait,
bombs
23
in a
health,
day?
sorry. That would have been
Oh,
exactly
man.
lethal, 22 health. So, there we go. Kamaretai is going to even things up, but man, he had to work for it.
Hey, what's up? How are you? It feels so good to be back. Oh, geez, I miss all you kids. Since you missed me back, it's been a long time since I've been here. But not a damn thing's changing these past 3 years.
Here we go. Probably going to be seeing some mulligans from both of these guys. Is not the best starting hands from either of them.
Yep, Kamaretai taking a long time to mulligan all 3 of these cards.
Yeah.
Ella kept here on the coin for porkmypig, wanting to see whether he can run it back. The augmented Elec and chucking a couple of bombs into the deck. Second time around, if he can get lucky. Come on, Kamaretai. I mean, if I was you, I'd probably try and throw 9 lives to Undertaker out of the deck completely and opt for 3 new cards.
Wondering if he keeps 1 9 lives and then maybe draws into some useful death rattles that he can, you know, go ahead and trade into the warrior. That would be the only thing to think about right here, right? I mean,
yeah, it's whether to keep 1 9 lives.
yeah. And he will.
He is going to.
Okay. Let's see if he draws anything useful. We'll get the whelp and another tempo wild pyromancer.
There we go. We're ready for it. We are ready for it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to plop down the pyromancer again.
Yeah. See where the porkmypig just runs the augmented Elec out. Oh, finally just finds the armor up button. That's exactly what you want to be doing right here. A few awkward options, but it's just going to be buttons on both sides to start this one off. And porkmypig not with a whole lot of ways to really do anything more. I think we're just going to see button again unless Slam comes in without getting that cycle value just to clear out this pyromancer.
Yeah, I guess maybe he doesn't want to drop the Elec onto this board because it's just going to die without doing much.
Yeah.
I mean, he could just Hunter's Mark it and then go face again, so.
Yeah.
I suppose he was just hoping and praying that there was no spells, but there was one, and...
It was the right one as well.
Yeah, it's the best one, right?
Yeah.
Which means even more damage already going to be put onto this warrior.
And, like, now you're looking down the same choice, right? It's like, do I slam this? And the answer is no, you probably don't. I mean, if anything, you're going to Warpath.
Warpath, armor up, pass, or maybe you want to coin out the
Super Collider.
Dynomatic.
Coin Super Collider to have it sitting there ready for anything else that comes out. Could be an option.
No, he's just going to slam it.
He's going to slam it after wasting the Elec last turn.
You and I came up with multiple other plays, and he went with the one we weren't thinking about. I mean, we mentioned it, but we weren't saying
he just
that was the
values
best
keeping
one.
the coin.
Yeah.
Hasn't found any bombs yet, though. He's not wanting to use it on Blastmaster Boom. This is for something in the future, Valdez. I don't know, man. I'd almost tempo Dynamatic here just because that card's Not exactly super high value in this matchup, but will be when this Savannah Highmane drops down.
Yeah,
It
actually,
shouldn't be in this
Yeah.
matchup, but is in this instance.
he saw it the last time, and I think you're exactly right. That's why he is going to keep it. Wow, I mean, that's great.
Yeah, it's working.
Great trade there.
I mean, there's still more that can be done, right? I mean, Countess Ashmore could even come down here so that the Mech Hunter doesn't feel like a Mech Hunter with his hand running out of cards. He's got a lot of high-value tools here, though. And I think you just put these boys into face as well. Little hyenas.
Keep going face.
You can run into brawl problems, so maybe you just throw down Countess Ashmore to play on curve and run both hyenas into the Dynamatic and say, deal with my 6/6. Which he certainly can, but keeps it out of big game hunter range. What would you do? If this was you, what would you do?
I do like the mana efficient play with the Ashmore.
Power over you grows stronger.
Gets you a bunch of cards that, you know, you want to get the value out of that card early so that you don't draw all those options out like game one.
Yep.
And yeah, you will go ahead and do that.
I like it. Now, unfortunately, no bombs in the deck just yet, so Blastmaster Boom not going to be an option. Mad Genius not in the hand. Probably just wanting to develop some stuff here because there's not really a really clean way. Unless you want to, I mean, Super Collider, bonk the 6 damage to your own face, and then execute is a way of clearing.
Or Warpath, execute armor.
Yeah, that's true. That looks much better.
Are there other things that he wants to keep the Warpath for?
I actually don't highly value Warpath in a lot of instances. I feel like using it for that way is fine, especially against this deck that wants to be building like a lot of death rattles and stuff that you don't really want to be doing AoE damage to the board with.
What now?
Can deal
Actually,
with a lot
I
of
like
pesky
your line.
2/2s.
Is he going to do the Super Collider play? Does leave you with a weapon and uses all 7 mana. My goodness.
Is he just
He's just Super
not
Collider.
going to attack?
passing?
Yeah.
And now he's saying, well,
If
you're
you
not
play
allowed to
something,
develop anything
yeah.
else.
But that does mean he's going to be taking 8 damage here.
Well, I mean, in the end, he's actually probably going to be taking an extra 7 this turn as well. Because now the theory is you armor up, shield slam, and then bonk the 7/7 so that it dies to Ashmore. It's taking too much damage, right?
Yeah, you got to be really careful about that.
It is clean. Feels clean.
And again, he's the shield blocks don't really seem present so far in this deck
Yeah.
because he does have the shield slam, but
Yeah, double Warpath. And then you can do it that way. Yeah, he's doing it. He's taking that 7 damage to face.
and he's also going to get the Clockwork.
Goblin out.
Yeah,
There we are.
that way you can get some bombs going. You have, you know,
And for what feels like the first time porkmypig has some tempo advantage. So that's not bad. Of course, a plethora of options here for kamaretai, who somehow has a bigger hand size than his opponent at turn 9, which is pretty impressive.
yeah, he's feeling pretty good about that. The Mad Genius, another card that he is not very good at drawing.
Yeah.
But of course, once he hits that 10 mana, the 2 Omegas gonna come together and be quite nice.
Well, Mechanica Whelp, we're pretty comfortably thrown down here, and he's got a couple in hand as well. Savannah Highmane, there is an argument for it, but it dies to Super Collider pretty comfortably.
Yeah, this one feels
Yeah.
much better. There is a BGH in hand. Or he could take 7 damage again.
Yeah, well, like, maybe let's not do that. Okay, what's this? Execute going to come in, and then BGH deals with the other.
He keeps his board.
And gets to armor up one more time as well.
Yeah. Not too bothered by the 2 damage that he took either.
Keeps developing. It's actually pretty good. This Spider Bomb is some pretty high value stuff, but isn't going to go for that one. Is going to go for the budget Dr. Boom Mad Genius play, which is Houndmaster Shaw, to give your minions rush.
Yeah, that felt pretty good. Definitely a great one there, but making clear out this guy here.
Missile launcher.
Yeah, he's
Always
looking for
fun.
some options first.
Oh, he wishes he had Mad Genius, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he just those 2 cards would have helped a lot in clearing out this, but at least he does have the Omega Devastator to get rid of Shaw.
Seeing Nightmare Amalgam come out from the Omega Assembly is really strange. I keep forgetting that it's everything, including a mech.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a mech, you know, because often it's used as a dragon or as a Murloc or as anything. Well, we've cleared off the board and established a whole bunch more and kept ourselves alive. So porkmypig back in a whole bunch of control here, despite the fact that he is at 15 life total. Still, there's almost too many things in the hand of kamaretai for porkmypig fans to
He could clear the whole board with
comfortable.
the Batterhead here
Yeah?
because he has the rapid fire. So if he wanted to take back board, I think that would be the way to do it.
Is there a better way?
If he had, well,
I mean, Ziliax can run in, but he's at such high health that he's not really concerned about using Ziliax at this point. I think Batterhead does make some sense. We'll be giving porkmypig a bit more armor, but I think he's seen both of the shield slams now.
I feel like he would have loved to have Houndmaster Shaw here, but
Yeah.
he is now gone. And in fact, instead of trading, he's just going to put his own little board down there.
This is my little board. Well, Wrench Caliber will put some much-needed bombs in the deck. And if he wants to take 6 damage, I mean, he can Super Collide the Hyena into the Ursatron. And then he only needs to use the Mecharoo to knock that one down a peg. Just really wishes he had Mad Genius right here.
He could get the extra armor if he could get it down to 2/2s and then attack that 1/3 in.
That's true. The value play. I like that. Missile launcher. No, has to attack a 2/2, so not going to happen with that one. Get extra armor from that, though. This is an awkward turn.
Geppetto, he has another Devastator, I think, in his deck, but he's not going to go for that.
Okay, missile launcher is just going to come down as a 4/4 body. And that is going to be able to get the clear. I actually like that a lot.
Yeah, gets the clear, doesn't bother to get the extra armor just yet.
Yeah, with a lot of different options there, I think he definitely chose the right way of doing it, even if it looked a little bit weird, using the missile launcher just to jump onto a Mecharoo.
And let's see if keeping this Batterhead for this turn was the better way to do it, because now the 1/3 only gets the 2 armor.
But it does leave a 3/6. And I don't know, I feel like the Omega Devastator being a little bit battered there helped him out, making it feel a bit cleaner. As here we go.
How about some more mechs?
Yeah, I know, right? Or some magnetic options there as well.
How many bombs does he have in there? I think it's only 1, right?
Yeah, no, I don't even think there's any.
He played that
Oh, he
goblin.
played one. He played one Clockwork Goblin. You're right. Yeah.
Hasn't drawn that one yet. So I don't think you want to play
I mean, he could just.
the Blastmaster.
Okay, no, never mind. Not enough magnetization. Put the replicator on top of this Nightmare Amalgam. At least mean that the Batterhead can't claim any more value. Okay. There we go. So it dies to that. That's cool. Bit of extra armor. Nice.
It feels like he's holding on here at least.
But Fireworks Tech is going to pretty comfortably deal with that. And then boop, boop, boop onto 3 little 1/1s is going to be pretty easy for Mr. Batterhead. Might actually start putting Batterhead in more decks. I've never actually used that card before.
It's really good just for dealing with all these little minions that have 3 health. And especially when you have other stuff like Rapid Fire and a lot of other clear. The Wing Blast too. You can set it up so he can get so much value.
You could actually Spider Bomb Ziliax and then Fireworks Tech it to keep the Divine Shield. Yeah, and you still kill it, and you still get to boop away all of the 1/1s so they can't easily break the Divine Shield.
Yeah, this feels like the best way. And it feels like porkmypig is slowly running out of options here.
Yeah.
As did he brawl yet?
I don't think he's drawn one yet.
I don't think he has a brawl just yet. I don't think he has brawled.
What does Geppetto possibly bring out? Not a lot. That's good, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's the second big game hunter, but it's at 6 attack right now.
Not all that helpful. I mean, Wrench Caliber into a 6 attack minion feels real bad when you're sitting at 13 life.
Got all these mechs on board, so a Dynamatic wouldn't even be that helpful.
I mean, it does clear out the...
All right, here we go.
Clears out 2 of them. Oh,
Ziliax. Okay, that's an option.
Yeah. Clockwork Goblin comes in there as well, so I guess you just play both of these and hope against hope. Ziliax has to be played. Okay.
Keep that one in, so he has to double trade. Now the question is, can he hit lethal with the Spider Bomb?
Oh, is he
I think,
just going
I think
for
he
the,
does.
He's going for the 50-50, right? Oh no, he's got 2!
Yeah.
He's got 2 bombs in there, so easy peasy. Doesn't even matter.
See you later. Down you go.
Yeah, that'll be that.
Yep.
I forgot about the extra one.
Yeah.
It's cheeky little Ziliax.
I feel like he could have even done it, you know, like with a Rapid Fire and a Wing Blast, and then killed that guy with the Divine Shield, and then eventually just get the 1 bomb to do it anyway. Seemed like he had a lot of options, but he eventually gets there in a 3rd win.